I have no issue with the LBGT. I have no problem with with nobody.
Oh, but you do, NeYo. You do. Now, about 36 hours after his VLAD TV interview went up, NeYo is apologizing for his remarks, but he wasn't at first. So, interview goes up on YouTube on Saturday. Sunday morning, NeYo's name is trending. Hollywood Unlocked covered the story on Instagram and wrote the headline, NeYo condemns parents allowing children to transition genders. It must have popped up on NeYo's feed very fast because he quickly commented on Hollywood Unlocked's post, first and foremost, I condemn no one. Who am I to condemn anybody? Your life, your kids, your choice. I was asked a question and I answered it. My opinion is mine. I'm not asking anybody to agree with me, nor am I telling you what you can and cannot do with your children. I stated my opinion on the matter and that's that. Oh, NeYo, you're allowed to have an opinion. I didn't take issue with you having an opinion. I take issue with the misinformation and dangerous information you're putting out there.
When did it become a good idea to let a 5-year-old, let a 6-year-old, let a 12-year-old make a life-changing decision for themselves?
Right.
When did that happen?
Never. It's never happened. 5 and 6-year-olds are not making the decision of what their gender is going to be for the rest of their life at that age. I don't disagree with your opinion. Yeah, like 5 and 6-year-olds shouldn't be doing that. And they're not. So that's the problem, NeYo, that you're putting this misinformation out there and it's feeding into that mentality that, yeah, kids of 5 and 6-year-olds are going and getting surgery. No, it's not happening. Like the earliest you can possibly get gender reassignment surgery is 15. And that's with like the approval of doctors and psychologists. It's not just like a teenager going in there on a whim. Like, that's the problem here, NeYo, is that you're putting this misinformation out there.
If your little boy comes to you and says, Daddy, I want to be a girl, and you just let him rock with that,
Right.
He's 5.
Baffling, NeYo. Anyway, somewhere in between that comment that he wrote, like, Sunday morning, then Sunday night, he changed his tune, posting on Twitter and Instagram, after much reflection, I'd like to express my deepest apologies to anyone that I may have hurt with my comments on parenting and gender identity. I've always been an advocate for love and inclusivity in the LGBTQI+ community, so I understand how my comments could have been interpreted as insensitive and offensive. Gender identity is nuanced, and I can honestly admit that I plan to better educate myself on the topic, so I can approach future conversations with more empathy. At the end of the day, I lead with love and support everyone's freedom of expression and pursuit of happiness. And this is where I was going to give my 2 cents and wrap up the segment. But NeYo ain't done. As I was editing this segment, NeYo posted a new video on Instagram.
All right, listen, I normally don't give too much of a damn about what y'all think about what I do, what y'all have to say about what I say, whatever. I normally don't care because, like I said, opinions ain't special. Everybody got one. However, this is something I feel very strongly on, and I need y'all to hear this from the horse's mouth, not the publicist's computers.
Suggesting that the apologetic statement that was posted on his Twitter last night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time was fine-tuned, so to speak, by his publicist.
First and foremost, I do not apologize for having an opinion on this matter. I am a 43-year-old heterosexual man raising 5 boys and 2 girls, okay? That's my reality. Now, if my opinion offended somebody, yeah, sure, I apologize for you being offended because that wasn't my intention. My intention is never to offend anybody. However, I'm entitled to feel how I feel. I'm absolutely entitled to feel how I feel the same way you are entitled to feel how you feel. I ain't asked nobody to follow me. I ain't asked nobody to agree with me. I was asked a question and I answered the damn question, okay? I have no beef with the LGBTQIA+ community whatsoever. I ain't got no beef with y'all. Do whatever the hell it is you want to do. Do what you want to do with your kids. However, somebody asked my opinion on this matter, and this is how I feel. I will never be okay with allowing a child to make a decision that detrimental to their life. I will never be okay with that.
Once again, NeYo, 5-year-old boys are not going to have surgery to become girls. It's not happening, NeYo.
I definitely plan to educate myself a little bit more on this matter. However, I doubt that there's any book anywhere or any opinion that somebody's going to tell me that's going to make me okay with letting a child make a decision like that.
Guess what, NeYo? Not only are you not going to find doctors or psychologists or parents who widely agree that age 5 is the year that a gender should be chosen, you're not even going to find that that's happening, NeYo. You're not going to find it in your research at all.
Yeah, that's just period, point blank, and that's how I feel. If I get canceled for this, then you know what? Maybe this is a world where they don't need a NeYo no more, all right? And I got no problem with that. I'm a hustler, all right? I'll figure it out. I got kids to raise, and I'm going to do that regardless.
You're ready to die on a non-existent hill here, NeYo. Like, I'm embarrassed for you.
So, with that being said, y'all have a good day. I love everybody. Live how you want to live, love how you want to love, but your opinion is yours. Speak your opinion as much as you damn well feel like it. Because as I said, they're not important, they're not special. Everybody got one, and you're entitled to it. I'm entitled to mine, all right? Y'all feel how y'all want to feel. Have a great day. It's NeYo. Peace and love.
And add education to your phrase, NeYo. Peace, love, and education, because you need some. Look, NeYo, when it comes to your opinions that you said in that Vlad interview, I agree with most of them, other than when you said or suggested that trans women are just men who want to wear pink. But no, NeYo, when it comes to giving your opinion that you don't like that something is happening in the world, make sure it's actually happening in the world. Oh, geez. Yeah, what are your thoughts on NeYo's just spiral here?